What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Flagrant Talk Sports Podcast. It's Moses here with his co-host alongside him.
Come on in person, baby.
First in-person recording session from Flagrant. We're excited to bring this to y'all.
Yeah.
March right around the corner. The tourney, the big dance, what we've all been waiting for, is here this week. It's coming. And to start it off, we're going to provide y'all with a couple players to watch, a couple NBA guys, future potential NBA guys in the upcoming draft that we're going to point out today. Got a couple players from each of us, and I'm excited to jump on into it. But Zay, what you got?
Yeah, piggybacking off of Mo, these are guys where, and I know the initial thought, some people are going to be like, oh, we know those guys already. Well, this is for people too who may not tune into college basketball. They fill out a bracket, they want to win their league, but they're not, completely sure on like, okay, well, who is the best player on Kentucky? Who is the best player on those teams? So we've got 3 picks apiece on guys that you should tune into, whether you are a big college basketball fan or not, to see how they perform, because they could be big stars at the next level. So getting us started right out of the gate, we've got a guy, the most popular name on this list, a guy I've been talking about every bracket video Mo and I have done, Dalton Knecht for Tennessee. He is a hybrid guard forward kind of combo, 6'6", 204, 22 years old, a transfer from Northern Colorado, a Big Sky school. So obviously I've got some love, and has just been balling for Tennessee. Like no other way around it. Straight bucket getter. He is the engine of that Tennessee team. They will go as far as he takes them. He's just a dominant scorer, scores at all 3 levels. He's able to hit those fun half quarters, and he's also able to bang out on you if you're sitting down there in the paint, and create some explosive highlight plays as well. To me, I'm just putting this in video format now, and as a Celtics fan, this breaks my heart.
I see it too.
He's a prototypical Miami Heat player. He's going to come in to whatever team. Obviously, age is a big factor for him, being older. But if you are a playoff team, or if you're a team that's looking to make some progress on a draft pick right away, Dalton Knecht is your guy. Definitely tune into him and Tennessee to see how far they go.
100%. I agree with everything you said there. Just an absolute hooper.
Yeah.
Unstoppable at times, no matter what teams throw at him. So definitely going to be a big part of the NBA as a role guy.
Yeah.
I see it for sure.
Without a doubt. The next name we've got Moses here with his first player, KJ Simpson. Mo, what have you got?
KJ Simpson, guard out of Colorado, freshman guard, 21 years of age, projected late first round draft pick. Obviously that stock can rise here if him and Colorado go on a little run, which we'll see what Zay and I think in one of these future videos. But this team is loaded. 3 potential guys that can go in the first round this year. Spoiler, Zay is going to touch on another here in a sec. But 6'2", averaging 20, 6, and 5. Obviously a little rounded, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt. If it was 0.5 or higher, I rounded it up. So absolute hooper, very efficient too, 48% from the field, 45 from 3, and a solid defender too, 1.6 steals a game. Just a complete player, a little experience, a little age that I think could be a solid bench piece and point guard for a second unit coming into the league. So
totally agree. He's, guard play gets you far in March. When you see our bracket video, I don't know Mo's, but speaking personally, there's a couple picks in there that people will be surprised by, and it's because of that guard play. KJ Simpson is that for Colorado. He could absolutely make a big name for himself and increase his draft stock quite a bit, I think, depending on how far Colorado goes. So I like that pick for you.
Thank you, sir.
Piggybacking off, I feel like, Colorado's just been, and Mo is a Boise State Bronco, so this has been tough. We've both been hyping up Colorado, talking about these brackets, and it just so happened that Boise State got screwed.
More on that.
Yeah, more on that, absolutely. Cody Williams is the player that I have to touch on for Colorado. He is a freshman, 6'8", 190, very, very lengthy. His wingspan is ridiculous.
Yeah.
He covers so much of the court, especially defensively. For those of you who do not know, this is J-Dub or Jalen Williams of the Oklahoma City Thunder's younger brother, and he is going to be awesome. The big note that I had doing my research is that he shoots 42% from long range. He's not really known to be this kind of a knockdown shooter, but can absolutely just hit one. If you leave him wide open and you focus on KJ Simpson or Tristan Da Silva, he is going to make you pay there. Really fun, just uber athletic, tons of length there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's the X factor for Colorado. Obviously, an ankle injury that's kind of hampered him a little bit, but back on track, was able to finish out the Pac-12 tournament, and seems poised. If him and Simpson can get it going, Colorado could be a team that makes it Sweet 16 and potentially further, depending on how well they're playing.
100%, ranked to start the year, kind of derailed it a little bit in the middle of the season, but they have the potential. Like we said, 3 guys that are studs, and this team is really damn good. So
yeah,
watch out for them. But,
absolutely.
Jumping over to the SEC, and I'm going with a Kentucky guard, not one that most people know from the mixtapes and the dribbles, and he's also another NBA guy that you should definitely watch out for, Rob Dillingham. So I'm referencing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cover Reed Sheppard, their other solid guard, 6'3", freshman, 19 years of age, so a lot of room to grow, but he's already showing flashes of a great ball player.
Yeah.
13 points a game, 4.3 boards, 4.5 assists, all while being extremely efficient, shooting 54% from the field and 52.9 from 3. All around solid player, great defender as well, can block a couple shots. He has really good timing. He's not the biggest guard, but he has a good build, and he's just a solid defender, reads his guy, and just all around guy that I would watch out for. His stock has risen a lot throughout the season. So
yeah, maybe more than anyone.
Yeah.
Like, he has absolutely ascended. I think, to me, best freshman in the country. He's incredible. Does everything for Kentucky.
Yeah.
Like Mo said, solid defender, can get to the cup, can shoot the ball. Everything you look for at the next level, Reed Sheppard has. So it's another great pick. If Kentucky, listen, they need that offense.
Yeah.
Because their defense is non-existent. Reed Sheppard is good enough to carry them over some teams that they should lose to.
100%.
So,
he pulled it off this year a couple of times.
Yeah.
Huge games where he just took over and they didn't look back. So.
Yeah, without a doubt. The next one and the final one for me, Jacoby Walter for Baylor. He's been a player that I've absolutely loved to watch this year. He's a bit of a combo guard, kind of due to his size, 6'5", 195. So he's a skinnier frame, kind of similar to a Cody Williams, not as lengthy as him. Another freshman player as well. Very, very good because he's a two-way player for Baylor. So he's able to stop a team's best guard or, a small forward. And he's also able to shoot the ball consistently, very efficient from deep. He has a beautiful floater. That is definitely one of the parts of his game that I love to watch the most. Very soft touch around the rim. Just a guy who, as a freshman, has been able to come in and instantly make an impact for Baylor. I think he's going to be a really fun player to watch at the NBA level because as a 3-and-D guy, every single team in the NBA, doesn't matter if you're a contender or if you're the Washington Wizards, that wasn't even meant to be that big of a diss, but it's true. They're bad. But you want a guy like Jacoby Walter. Definitely has lottery pick upside, maybe top 10, kind of depending on how the draft pans out. But I love Jacoby Walter, a great player for Baylor.
Couple great freshmen out of Baylor this year that are going to be going in the draft. So
Misi, their big man, is very fun to watch as well. So yeah, I love seeing Walter hoop.
100%. And to round out the video with my last college player to watch out for, Harrison Ingram of the North Carolina Tar Heels, a little bit could be a surprise because everyone talks about, RJ Davis, potential ACC player of the year, Armando Bacot, big man, been around for a while and has done his thing while in college basketball. But Harrison Ingram is definitely an X factor guy for them. When he has a great game, North Carolina normally wins that game. At that first game of the year against Duke in his first matchup, he's a junior, transferred from Stanford. I apologize, but he's a junior. First game against Duke at home, he went off, dropped 21, just kind of sucked the Blue Devils out of the game early on and they ended up winning. But 6'7", solid defender, good tough shot maker as well. At 12.1 points, 9 boards, so it could be a double threat for you. 42% from the field, just a very big part of this UNC team, like I said. And if he's playing well throughout March, this team, I kind of already have him going pretty deep. If he's on fire, they could go far. So
yeah, I mean, we'll cover North Carolina and all the teams in our bracket video, but I love seeing kind of their path, and Harrison Ingram is that X factor because he's the guy they're not really talking about. They're a 1 seed, but they're talking about their guard play. They're talking about things like Armando Bacot. They're not talking about Harrison Ingram nearly as much. So another great pick there.
Second round projected as well. Just add on, but could be a great piece for a team, especially have a good Summer League, G League.
Absolutely.
Make an impact.
Those are our 6 players that we want to highlight. Let us know some guys maybe on your team, maybe on a team you have going far. Obviously, there is an overabundance of players. So if someone didn't get brought up, it's not because we don't like them. It's not because they don't have high upside. We tried to diversify the picks here, and these were 6 guys that we wanted to highlight a little bit.
100%.
With that being said, just because we're in person, the world goes the same. It's Song of the Pod time, Mo.
Love it.
What have you got?
I got a new track from Gunna. Prada Dem featuring Offset. Solid single that dropped last Friday. So if you haven't listened to it, tune in. Solid all-around song, great production. Love the Gunna Offset combo.
Yeah. Great pick. I have Devil's Pie by D'Angelo. I watched the movie Belly for the first time. It is amazing. DMX is in it. Nas is in it. It's just an awesome movie. And Devil's Pie is the lead song off it. So it's the most recent song I added to my big playlist. So that's what we got.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in. This is the first of what will be a ton of March Madness videos. We'll have upset teams and obviously the big one with our bracket coming to you real soon. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.
Later, everyone.